Well, good morning. Midnight. I should say good night, I guess, but I've been to sleep for a little bit, and I'll be going back to bed when I finish this. Anyway, the video title is I'd Like to Leap Over This Year. This is a leap year. I've never been as uncertain about my life as I try to figure out how I can survive. My dreams and visions of a wonderful new world crashed, and I am left alive, although I have prayed to die. You heard me. After fighting for my life last spring, surviving life-threatening heart complications and surgery that rebuilt my heart, I face the terrifying threat of becoming homeless. My 69th birthday in October was followed by the disappointment of having the ambassador break his promise and call me the liar. Then the bank that had put my home in the name of my son-in-law moved to take that home, finally accomplishing it on February 5th this year. I face an uncertain future, not knowing when or how I will be able to reestablish my own home again. This makes me want to leap over this year, hoping that if I don't die, I will at least be able to find some stability by year's end. Yes, it's more than just a challenge. It's the challenge of my life. As I introspectively review where I've been and, where I might be able to go in the future, I don't know. I watched a Jordan Maxwell video yesterday that someone had shared with me, and it was very, very depressing. I wish I hadn't seen it, but I did listen. When I say watch, I often do not sit in front of the computer because I try to purposefully stay away from the computer. I will lay right on the bed right next to me. I will lay there and I will listen to what's playing. I don't even see the monitor. I don't even see the screen. I just listen. And so if they are showing something that has to be read, I don't see it. I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish if they were going to put some words up on the screen, they would at least read the words so that they could be both visual and audio. But in any case, Jordan Maxwell was pointing out that historically there is no proof that there was ever any such thing as Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob. There was never any such thing as David and Solomon. There was never any such thing as Jesus Christ even. Historically, there's no record of a Jesus Christ. There's not even a record of a Muhammad. He said that the three major world religions are basically made up. They're make-believe. They're history written by people that want to control everybody else. And so they've used religion to control people. Kind of pretty damn good job of it, right? Getting people to hope for something better. And then one of my friends sends me a picture. Does you think you have it bad? And it showed the city in the background, and in the foreground are homeless people living in makeshift shanties and shacks, and not a very nice environment. And that's supposed to make me feel good because we live on a planet where people have to live like that at all. And people are homeless, and people are hungry, and people have all sorts of problems because the earth is run by insane people and, at best, demons, devils. Why would such a world be allowed? What is there to be accomplished by allowing a world? And who was it? One of the people that I listened to yesterday said it was 13 millennia. That might have been Jordan Maxwell, but I'm not sure. Another person sent me a video to cheer me up of Sheldon Neidl. Now, I like Sheldon Neidl. He's a visionary, and I'm a visionary, and we like to look at what we see as a potential better world than the one that we live in. And it was a relatively recent video from earlier a couple months ago, month and a half to 2 months ago, and it was okay. It's what Sheldon does. He paints a picture of not of God coming back, but of extraterrestrial rescue, if you will, taking out the cabal. And he says that before the extraterrestrials can show up, the cabal has to be taken out. Good luck on that one. Good luck on that one. If they don't come and take the cabal out, the cabal's never going to disappear. I mean, unless God or an act of God or extraterrestrials or something that's stronger than the cabal is, something that's stronger than the current situation on this planet. Unless something stronger than that comes along, nothing's going to take that out. Not wishful thinking, not hopes and prayers. I'd like to leap over this year, not just for my own personal thing, but for humanity's sake, for all of our sake. I'd like to live on a world that I've envisioned since I was a little kid, the kingdom of heaven on earth. Whatever that means to you or to anybody else, what it means to me is there's peace on earth. What it means to me is there's a sense of justice where everybody that does wrong has the opportunity to repent and turn it around, not become entrenched in the horror that the cabal has put upon the face of the earth in the name of their god, Lucifer, or whatever you want to call it. I see the problem. I'd like to be able to see the solutions, not just for the world, but for my life too. I'd like to see what Sheldon Idle is saying, that we're going to be transformed and we're going to have our latent powers restored. I'd love to have my latent powers restored. I'd love to be able to think better thoughts and to see better visions. What has happened, though, is my vision has been dashed. I had a good vision for a long time. I thought it was going to happen in 2011. I thought it was going to happen in 2012 and each succeeding year. When is it going to happen? And instead of it happening, it's getting worse. The intransigence of the cabal is becoming more and more so. And we do not get liberated when this continues to go on. We have to remove the element of horror, the element of terror, the element of evil from the planet. We have to not take away people's free will. I've never been an advocate of that. Each person needs to have free will. But who's going to be in charge of the world? They've put the worst common denominator in charge of the planet. Now does that make sense to you? Is it any wonder why I want to leap over this year? Is it any wonder why I prayed to die? Because if God isn't going to help us, if there is no God, if some stronger entity or entities are not going to step in and turn things around, then we're all wasting our damn time on this planet. There's no meaning to it. This is supposed to be the fifth world and the final world, according to some people. That's prognosis. I mean, that's somebody just projecting and imagining. And I've done the same thing. I've projected and imagined. I want a better world. Many people want a better world, but you're not going to have a better world when you have criminals running the system. It just isn't going to happen, folks. And I don't know what it's going to take, but I'd like to be able to do what I guess it was Sheldon Idle was saying. We're going to be able to just visualize something and within 3 days actually create it and even get to the point where it's instantaneous manifestation. Is that going to happen? I've never experienced it that I can remember. It's a nice dream, nice idea, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Anyway, I again request prayers, and I'm praying for the world. I'm praying for myself, but I'm praying for the world. I want to see us have a better shot at life. Thank you for listening. Namaste.